Hello everyone, I'm Dead Knight and this is In It to Win It. Today we're going to be talking about Secret Paladin in our series about the newest decks in the Forged in the Barren Season 85, the first season for this new set. Before we begin, please click subscribe below to get updates on our channel, and don't forget to leave respectful comments throughout your video watching experience. So, Secret Paladin. This is one of the fastest and most aggressive decks in the meta. It has launched itself right to the forefront thanks to the new weapon, Sword of the Fallen. You don't need me to explain this to you because you've all played against it. It is one of the most popular cards in the game right now. The 1/3 weapon for 2 mana that puts a secret right from your deck into play. And that comes with a host of actual quality secrets that you wouldn't mind playing anyway. So you have the My Yogg, which was completely slept on last set when it came out in Darkmoon Faire, that in many cases works like a 1-mana Pally Secret counterspell. But what it does is it changes your opponent's spell into a random one of the same cost. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. Usually it's bad for your opponent because it's not the card that they wanted in the first place. Sometimes you'll get good cards used in bad ways, like they will lightning bolt themselves in the face instead of killing one of your minions, or they'll buff one of your minions instead of killing it, and it can pretty much end the game right away. Also, we have the return of Avenge, which gives one of your minions +3/+2 when another one dies, so this is a massive buff that can sometimes just completely take over the game when one of your minions just gets out of control strong at the beginning. But the one card that really has surprisingly changed this deck is Crossroads Gossip. So this is a 4/3 for 3, and whenever a friendly secret is revealed, this guy gets +2/+2. So when you are pulling free secrets from your deck, one per turn with Sword of the Fallen, possibly even playing a secret on top of that, you're having secrets revealing constantly, and this guy is just going out of control. So you have some of these builds that are running Noble Sacrifice, so when you play Crossroads Gossip and they try to kill it, it just immediately buffs, and then the sacrificed guy dies and it gets avenged, so then now you've basically given it +7/+6 in one go, and you've only even played one minion, which is the Crossroads Gossip. So this guy just can completely run away with the game and has really been a surprise standout in this deck. So what are the counters for this deck? Well, many people were highlighting Horde Operative, the 3/4 for 3 that when it has a battle cry, it copies all of your opponent's secrets and puts a copy on your side. So that card has not seen any play and has done just about nothing. The reason is because Paladins are getting the buffs for free from their secrets, just like you would be, so you're not really getting a tangible value or tempo advantage with this guy. The secrets are popping really fast anyway, so you might not even get a quality Horde Operative play, and frankly the deck is just too fast for your opponent to tech something in to stop it. So what you need to beat this is either some sort of silence or devolving missiles to stop the Crossroads Gossip from running out of control. You need early board clears or some kind of hard removal to stop these large creatures, and also you need something like School Spirits or Heart of Cthulhu or some sort of decent AoE to stop their board from going wide. Otherwise, they're drawing too many cards, getting too much out into play with Knight of Anointment drawing holy spells, Sword of the Fallen putting their secrets in, Northwatch Commander, the 3/4 for 3 that draws a card if you have a secret. So all these ways that they are fast generation of resources and cards to constantly replenish the board. So that's what makes this deck really appealing. Lots of fast decks are going to have to run Voracious Reader or some other slow way to draw cards, whereas Secret Pally is just blasting them all straight into their hand as fast as possible. So it's really difficult to keep up with these guys, but if you can, there isn't a lot of great top-end finisher options that we've seen with Secret Pally. So a lot of people are running Kazakus Golem Shaper to make a quality 5 or 10 cost golem to try to close out the game. You see some guys, including the build that I'm showcasing here, running Hammer of the Naaru, which is the 6 mana 3/3 weapon that gives you a 6/6 taunt. So this is a decent option for a top end finisher because you can deal damage to the face with a hammer, and then you get the decent body on the board as well. So I like this as a closeout card, but otherwise the options are not that great if you want to be able to keep your mana curve low and keep the deck fast. So that is the weakness. If you can survive the first 5 turns against this deck, you have a really good chance of winning. But that said, because this deck can close out games so quickly, it's a really fun deck to play. I had a lot more fun than I expected. Usually I like aggro decks, and this deck, because you can replenishes itself so fast, it's really called to me, and I'm a big fan of it. So the obvious issue with this deck is that it is heavily reliant on Sword of the Fallen. So Sword of the Fallen has been up for discussion on the nerf block right now, so a lot of people are expecting it to either lose a durability or get some kind of large mana cost increase to make it not so oppressive in the early game. If Sword of the Fallen gets nerfed, this deck is going to see some significant changes or maybe disappear altogether. So you might see this deck just completely phase out when Sword of the Fallen gets replaced, and Libram Pally might be the only Paladin deck that sees any play. But we'll see. It hasn't been nerfed yet, so let's run wild with this thing. And let me know what you think about this deck. Please leave a respectful comment below. Tell me what your play experience has been like. And tune in next time.